Well, hello friends, how's everybody doing? It's your friend Jeff playing Ultimate General, American Revolution, and it's November 15th, 1779. The game will end in June of 1780, but we got a little invasion here. This is not bad, 3,690. So they're gonna take this, and I didn't know what it was going to be because it didn't tell me. It just said it's going to hit here. So I moved the people from New York area. I left this one here because I realized that one of my regiments, I forget which one, he was missing 4 companies. Like, he must have got really hurt in one of the battles that I didn't even realize that my poor, these are my guys. Like, these are the guys I pay money on. So, I mean, these Spanish guys, we don't pay for them. So, I mean, you know what I mean? But anyways, so yeah, like, so that's why, so I brought down 3, well, I had 1 in Dover, and I had 1 in Clinton and New York, and so I brought them down along with my Cav that was in Philly, so he could respond to battles over this way, or he could respond to battles over this way. That way, at least I'd have a Cav in the battle. So so this particular Cav kind of monitors both places. So yeah, so this is like an overkill for the amount that it is. Like, this is roughly 1 brigade, so they probably have 4 or 5 regiments total, maybe, I don't know, maybe 6, I don't know. But these guys had to walk a long way, so they're gonna be exhausted. So I figured I would show you a little bit of the game at this point. Like, this guy, he came from Dover, so he's rested. And so they dropped them off. And so they'll probably claim this. But I think that's as far as they're gonna go, because there's no way. And so yeah, I'll have an overwhelming force. I think just 2 brigades would have been enough. Now he wants to come out and challenge us, and that's the way the AI always does it. But again, I can't do it until you know, everybody's rested. He's exhausted. Well, I guess be it as it may. Alright, again, I don't want to waste time, so the most we'll burn is November 17th if we go into the battle. So, and this we get to see what they got. A cannon, a cannon, a cannon, a cannon, a cannon. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. They have 1, 2, 3, and they have Cav too. Yep, okay, so now again, I might have 1 brigade that is totally exhausted, so they're not going to be of any good. But then again, I think for this battle, just 2 brigades would have been enough, along with my little Cav unit, because they got Cav. But again, like I said, we got to be careful when we go into these battles because, like I said, the AI will try to outflank us. They will use all their guns. And because they have guns in each one of these full regiments, it's going to be a little more challenging. But I got my Cav too, so I mean, I think, you know, like, and I have an extra brigade in here. It's just that they're exhausted. Now, depending on where we are on this battle map, of where those exhausted guys, I'll have to see. So this is going to take a little time to set up for me. I would say that's one of my downfalls in making a raw video is that, you know, I do take a lot of time to set these battles up. Okay, okay, so not knowing where is the... You see, sometimes the game, like I said, yeah, see, they put 2 brigades together, I think. Yeah, alright, so we got, this guy was in Dover, because he's all Spanish. So this is the Dover, brigade. And so, yeah, so they combined the 2. Okay, so that's what they did. Yeah, see, no condition. This kind of sucks. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, so my biggest, the double is the one that's, how can the whole, oh yeah, because these 2 came from New York, so I mean, they're tired. I guess I should have rested them for another day. I mean, they still will be able to perform. It's just that it's gonna be kind of... Yeah, I don't know. Alright, well... Well, the enemy, regardless, is gonna come at me. So, I mean, we might as well try to decide... Oh, that's a... Okay, well, this is a mortar. So the mortar doesn't have to be on the front line. Now, what is this? Oh, yeah, this is a howitzer. I'll put the howitzer right there. And actually, I'm making the 8-pounder, so I should have, you know, done that. Because I imagine there's not going to be too many more battles in this game. Unless they keep invading me. Yeah, so we'll make a long line. If we have somebody behind the gun, that'll be good. Depending on what the enemy does, maybe I should have a couple of extra, just in case they charge us or something. And seeing I got a brigade to my left, I think these skirmishers will go to the right. And then we have a supply stretcher. That'll go in the middle of the 2 guns. And maybe we'll put 2 more to open up this flank right here a little bit. So that'll take care of that flank. Now this flank here, so yeah, we're gonna have to Because what the enemy will do is they'll see where we're weakest and they're going to attack it. So, you know what I mean? So I'm a little more lighter over here, it seems. So let's see about a front line. If we can make a complete line. Okay, so I think that is that. Now we do have Cav, and they're way back here. So I'll bring the Cav onto the side here. So now I think I'll start the battle, and then we will go. So start and pause. Yeah, look, they're all exhausted. So this is why I guess I'm not gonna be aggressive. I'm just gonna tell some of these guys. I don't like that. Okay, hold on. I should have. Okay, well these guys. Okay, so they'll do that flank there. Yeah, and then maybe these guys will move a slight distance. Try to get this line to be closer. Okay, and that'll be that. And we'll get the general somewhere over here, I guess. And there. Okay, so that is it. So let's see what happens. I mean, we don't definitely looking at the power bar. We are very, you know, we got a definite advantage. And so we'll just, you know, see, these guys are moving out of position. See, they always try to outflank us, so they're going after these skirmishers. They always do that. They want to totally outflank us. Now this is kind of silly. I mean, I know that I have an overwhelming force, but they're exhausted. So I mean, it's not like they can do anything. Like, I can't charge. There's no way that I could charge. Look. Oh yeah, well maybe some of these guys can charge. Alright, well let's try it. Now how did they just develop their condition all of a sudden? Alright, well, I will try that only because it'll be better if we can do this. Oh yeah, so some of these units are okay to charge. Yeah, because and thing is, why not? If we can kill some of these guys, I mean, we can do it on the global map because there's no place for these guys to go. They're trapped. But at the same time, let me see. Yeah, go off. The skirmish is gonna be the one that tries to get away. Yeah, even these skirmishers can, or the Minutemen. Like, I don't want to use the proper term, but I mean, I want to use the proper term. Like, I don't know if these are skirmishers or Minutemen, but regardless. Yeah, I think it's the brigades. The brigades on the right are the ones that won't be able to charge because they're exhausted. But yeah, I don't mind. I mean, because like I said, there's nothing else that's going on in the battle. Oh yeah, and I got my cav sitting over here. So they're gonna definitely come this way. And look, we don't even have much over here. Yeah, see, these are the guys I don't think... Yeah, they can't charge. So the only chance that we got is if we tell the Minutemen or skirmishers, whichever they are, if they come up this way, they might intercept the retreating units because they're faster than the infantry, and these guys are all exhausted, and so they really didn't get to do anything. And that's the thing, like, when you move brigades across the global map, you gotta let them rest. I mean, I should have let a day or two pass before doing this attack, and then I would add 100% condition, and you know. But like I said, I know that this is an overwhelming thing, so I mean, it's not. Okay, I lost track of one of my calves. Where's my other calf? Alright, I'm gonna pause the game. Sorry, I lost track of... Oh no, all three of them are right there. Oh, okay, good. So, okay, look. Let's see. Well, you're on that one. You go to that one. And you go to that one, okay? Do it. Alright, so now the only thing is the cav is a little tired. Oh, the border is right there. And he's really trying to get away. Okay. Oh, so you got that guy, but there's one guy over here somewhere. And I think he got away, but that's okay. It is what it is. We got most of them, so. So yeah, but the cav gets tired. So, anyways. Okay, well that's that. Alright, let's do fast so we can let our units rest. Just excuse me for a moment, I gotta check my phone. Okay, so I'm back. Anyways, okay, so this was, you know, what it was. We knew that, you know, we would win this. Like, there was no doubt about it, but, again, you don't want invasions to land, regardless of the size, and just take up everything that you work so hard for to capture. You know what I mean? There's just something distasteful about that. So, I brought the 3 brigades down only because I did not know the size of what the enemy was going to be. And I never did get that 7,000 attack, so I'm not going to sweat it. It could still come, I guess, but I think we did it. Now the reason I'm burning some time in this before ending is because I want to make sure everybody is back to, because you can see the big difference between the condition. When the condition is 100 or 80, like it cuts off somewhere over here of whether you can charge or not charge. So this brigade over here, the 4 regiments, they're the ones that were from Dover, the Spanish. And so they were able to, I didn't realize, but when the enemy decided to just give up and run, I should have paused it. But I didn't at that moment because I felt we weren't able to charge. And then I looked and I saw that, because like I said, it's so helpful to grab these guys when you can, you know, get them, because most of the time you don't and look at these guys. These are all 2-star guys right here. Every one of these guys. So yeah, so we captured 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 1 regiment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 2 regiments and 2 companies. We don't know if any disbanded and then the rest got away. So yeah, everybody has got condition now, so I'm just going to go to the global map. So here we are. So again, don't forget this thing only reports my units. So I don't even think if this is all that I had that I would face them because you know what I mean. uh, they can be pretty tough. So yeah. And then as far as you know, again, the Spanish and French will show up as captured, but you know what I mean. The devs didn't know how to make this a report properly in the game to account for allies. But you know, it's just something that I say in every video probably. But anyways, it is what it is. Look, there wasn't much to it, especially when you can prepare for it. So we'll just get to the global map. Hopefully the game pauses and we'll see what's going on the map. And like I said, you know, these I brought two of these brigades from the New York area because those guys are up there to protect New York. And so, and this is what I mean about a bottleneck. Like a lot of times you're not in this situation. Like when you're playing this game and you're fighting all over the place. Like if you look at all this, you fight the enemy here, and then they're gonna retreat to here or to there. Then they'll reinforce, and then if you even and like I said, even when you're playing this game, the biggest thing about when this game opens up, like from your little bit right here. You know, and then it goes to New York area, this part area here. And then you have Ticonderoga, which you get a big penalty if you don't do it. So you got to really do that one. And then Canada opens up. And the way I did it, I think I hit Montreal, and then, you know, they reinforce it and all this other stuff. And then I think I came over here and I take out these guys over here, and then they reinforce it. Then they have invasions and all this other stuff. But anyways, and then you end up getting all that and stuff like that. But all I'm trying to relate to you is that it's nice when you can bottleneck them here, and it's nice when you can bottleneck them here. But if they hit anywhere in here, that's where the trouble becomes. Because if they bust out and they go different ways and you left some of these open, they will take them. And it's just a hassle to come back and take them is what it is. And that's all it is. I mean, this game does stuff like that to you. And to me, it's just a hassle to have to come back and take all this. But some players like it because if the AI puts 2 regiments here, they put 1 regiment there, they put 3 in here, then it breaks them up, and then you can attack and get them. Then one might retreat over here. Now it's 3 regiments over here. Then you come over here and do that. Then one regiment might get away and come over here, and then so on and so forth. And that's how you can wear them down. But at the same time, the way I looked at the game, everything to me is about the time. You know, everything is about the time of how much time it takes you to do things in this game. And this guy is almost ready, like almost. You know, almost. He needs some more sails. And he needs a little bit of the structure. But almost ready. Because, see, they got 7 ships here. And we don't see it, but I forget what the number was. But, I mean, I ought to be able to do it with 2, 4, 6, 7 ships. I mean, SOLs. I mean, that's going to be a fun battle. And surprisingly, the Spanish are still here in this sector. Like, so I'm going to guess that maybe it's a month or 2 and then they leave or something. because the first regiment, the first things we ever get in this game is the French, and they dropped off, 20 regiments, and the ships stood around for a little while, and then they left. So, and then the Spanish gave me 20, and then they left, and then for some reason the Spanish gave me another 10, and that's their 6 warships right here, and stuff like that. So believe it or not, I sold 50 transport ships, which each transport ship gave me $2,800. But again, the money goes kind of quick in this game, is all I can say. So okay, well, let's go ahead and end this video by finishing these guys off. So and then these guys rested, so they should be good to go on the global map, because like I said, they rested. So let's see what happens. And then I hate being on the global map because of this kind of stuff, but here it is. 10% regiment experience for 60 days. Tensions between the French and US will decline by -5. Tensions between Spain and US will decline by 5%. What, we can fight again? Oh, so maybe some of them surrender. Well, they're just gonna no, I'm not gonna do it. They're just gonna run away. They're just gonna run away. I mean, I could have done another battle, but that would be senseless. Right, we're not gonna. So we killed their cav. And now we just got their officer to kill. And now he's dead. And now I don't know what else is going to happen, but at the same time, I'm going to move these regiments back to the New York area. Alright, let's pause because I hear a lot of shooting going on. What the heck? Oh, it's the ship. Yeah, so I mean, I'm gonna let's see, and there's a ship right here, I think. Let's just take a look at the map for a moment. Yeah, so I'm worried about like an invasion this way. So that's why this brigade is staying, that's why this brigade, and that's why this brigade. And then I even have 2 brigades here, so I gotta think about this for a minute. Because these 2 can always come up this way, I guess, and help out Norfolk if Norfolk's gonna get it. Because remember, Norfolk used to be a target and stuff like that. So, okay, so what do we got here? Yeah, so we recaptured that. A printing press, a weaver's house, and of course this reported us that we had lost that. A printing press and a ironwork. Not all factories and ships appoints and international committee. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll I could try to get this in the green, I guess. Like I said, to date, I will tell you, in this entire campaign that I've been playing and putting online, I don't think the Indians ever attacked me. The game warned me plenty of times. Alright, and then I can get him back to Philadelphia. Like I like to put the cav in Philly. Now, these Spanish guys were in Dover. Now they're in here. I'm going to send him back to Dover, and the reason is because Dover can hold 3,000, where this place can only hold 2,000, and so he won't be able to get reinforced. And so I'll do that. And like I said, one of these guys will go into New York, and one of these guys will go into Clinton. And that will do it, I think. And look at this ship is now ready. Alright, so I'm just a little disappointed that that ship never got to a third perk, but oh well. I mean, I felt putting them... You know, why get in here? I guess I have to tell the ship to sail to port. Alright, I'm gonna pause the game for just a moment. Alright, so I think... Alright, so we have a Bologna. Okay, so I don't know, by putting them in this order, right? I'll have two Bolognas. Like, I don't know if this is the order that they'll go in the battle. So we have two Bolognas, two Ardents, one Bologna, and three Ardents. And so therefore, this fleet, you know, like I said, we'll go do that. So that probably would be the next video. It will be a sea battle. These guys are just going to get into their spots. Oh, and this guy already made it into Dover, so... So he came from here to... Wow, he already made it into Dover. So yeah, so again, like I said, I'm leaving certain areas open, right? And stuff like that. And so I don't know, but like I said, like later on I'll be able to take a chance. Like, if I got 4 brigades here, that means... I can say remove this one and send him down here to get this place here. Is my thing. I think that that will be one of the things that I can do. Because by doing that, I still have a brigade here, here, and here. And we need at least 2 to fight an invasion, maybe 3 sometimes. Like I clearly didn't need it to do this invasion right here. I could have done it with just 2 brigades, but you know how, you know, the game can get tough at times, and we want that, but so that is a possibility. I mean, the game can always dump, you know, the 7,000 army that they said they was going to. But these 3, you know, and then these. Alright, let's pause the game because there's too much going on. I just wanted to think about it for a minute. Yeah, like this one. This one has 3 of my units along with a French one. So I would have supplies plus guns if I take this one to go south. You know, so that is a possibility. You know, I might as well. Yeah, he's got the 10-inch. Yeah, he's got the 10-inch. And he's got the 10-inch. And he's got the 10-inch. Okay. But you could see I'm researching the 13-inch. But so that's a thought of what I can do. But anyways, I'm gotta end this. So I hope you don't mind, but I think that's what it is. I might even arrange all these brigades too. Like maybe I can burn a couple of days and pop them out here and then break them up, and then because you can see in this one I have 1 Spanish and 3 French. Well, but in this brigade, I've got 3 of my own units. So it would be nice to maybe have one of my units into each of these brigades. Like, yeah, like for example here. You can see that I put 3 Spanish along with one of mine, so that way they have a little supply stretcher and they have a gun. And he's got the 10-inch mortar. Oh, and then this skirmisher, I gave him the Pennsylvania. So that's interesting. But every time I do that, the game runs. And like I said, you know, too many people complain that the game wasn't running all the time. And so the devs made it so the game will always run. when I'm the type of player that likes to have it pause when I'm doing things like this. I don't want the game to run because I wanna have time to give the proper gun to the people and stuff. And when I stop that, I don't want time to be running because I lose time. Like, I know it's my own personal preference compared to what other people want, so it's kind of like that. But anyways, either way, I'm just explaining some of the things that I'm going to do. So anyways, no matter where you are in the world, have a great day, a great afternoon, a great evening. Please take care of yourselves. Be kind to others. God bless to you. Keep all religions equal. This is your friend Jeff signing out. Adios, amigos, and adios, the lovely amigas.